Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Recently, I made a series of videos in which I highlighted how some Muslims read the Quran, recite the Quran in a way that distorts the Quran, that changes the Quran, that turns the Quran into something else. There have been, mixed of reactions. Majority of the reactions are negative, which reflects the level of ignorance we have as an ummah as far as the Quran is concerned. Some of the comments went to the extent by saying, do you think tajweed is Islam? Meaning reading the Quran properly, do you think that is Islam? One of the fundamental concepts that the Muslim must know is ihsan. Inna Allah kataba al-ihsana ala kulli shay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed and written al-ihsan upon everything. When the Muslim does anything, he has to do it to his best level. And you cannot do something to the best level if you don't learn how to do it. The Quran is not an exception. So when the Muslim needs to read the Quran, he needs to learn to read the Quran. And he has to read it with excellence. He has to read it in the best way, in the best manner, how it is supposed to be done. And what is applicable to the Quran is also applicable to anything that we carry out in our lives as Muslims. Whether it is ibadah, whether it is mu'amalat, ibadah as in worshipping, mu'amalat as in interaction and business and transactions, relationships, anything that we do, we have to do it with ihsan. And when we observe ihsan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one that we have deep in our hearts that He is watching. If we cannot see Him, then He sees us. That is ihsan. And so when someone comes to say, do you think tajweed is Islam? Tajweed is part of Islam. Tajweed is part of Islam. When you stand to pray, you must pray in a certain way. When you want to even give in charity, you have to give charity in a certain way. When you interact with the people around you have to interact in a certain way. Ihsan. So yes, do you think tajweed is Islam? Tajweed is part of Islam. Brother Abdul Aziz Mustafa Al-Makki, thank you very much for inspiring this video. Jazakallahu khairan. May Allah grant us what it takes to better our dunya and purify it for the best interest of our akhirah. Until the next, may Allah grant us ihsan. See you in Jannah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.